Welcome to 5 Minutes with Grey Hair Dave. He has grey hair and he has a grey beard and he also wears glasses, like the guy in the artwork. Oh, and the guy in the artwork is better looking. Now, tariff free, here is Grey Hair Dave.
Welcome. Yes, indeed. Folks, that was ElevenLabs.io. ElevenLabs.io. ElevenLabs is basically an AI program where you can either A, put in your own voice, type in a text that you want it to say. It'll come back with whatever voice you want it to have. I really do want you to go and I want you to look at it. It's called ElevenLabs.io. That's the number 11. That's ElevenLabs.io. I've used them for quite a while and I really like it. There will be a link in the show note with my affiliate link on it. So if you do click on it and use it and pay for it, I get a commission off of that. I have to get that right up front. So how are you? I hope you're doing well today. I'm doing much better this week than last week, only because it's another week and it's time to have fun. I think that the work thing is going okay. I'm not unhappy at work, so that's all I got to say. Now let's go on to a couple other things that I've been thinking about that I wanted to talk to you about. One of them is, do you take vitamins? I'm not here suggesting vitamins. I'm not. But I noticed my blood pressure was getting a little high. And I used to take all kinds of medicines earlier in the year. And for years, I've always been taking blood pressure medicines, and I stopped. My blood pressure's okay, and it's a little high. So I've been doing some research, and I found out that beets and coquinol 10 is really helpful. So I went ahead and I got some from Amazon, and quite frankly, I feel better. I do. I feel a little more energy. I also feel my blood pressure is better, and I've checked it, and it is. Exactly where it should be? Absolutely not. But, when you get to be older like us, or like me, I don't know about you, you tend to do these kinds of things. So I hope that you're taking something to help you with your health, whether that be prescribed medicine. And if you are prescribed medicine, please take it. If you're on vitamins, take them daily. I know that's hard to do, but I also take a baby aspirin every day just for my heart. Now, they say my heart is in great condition. They've run tests on me from here to all the way all over the place in the body. And they say my heart is fine. So I'm happy about that. So let's move on then off of that. I'd say let's go talk about AI for a while. I have been using AI to do a lot of things for this new project, the Gray Hair Voices. And the other day I was watching some YouTube videos, and this guy was talking about using Claude and oh goodness, I just lost my whole train of thought. Claude and audio and video. And I need to go through that video again, and I'm not going to tell you who it is because I don't remember his name again. But I want you to think about using AI to make your videos. Now, if you're like me, you like to make videos. If you're not like me and you don't like to make video, try using an AI to do it for you. Now, I know that there's a lot of them out there that will do really good jobs. OpenAI, Gemini, Nano Banana, all these other types. But I went through Claude yesterday, Claude Cowork. I probably could have went through Claude Code, but I just wanted to go through Claude Cowork. I asked it to make me a video using the model sheet that I had made by OpenAI. And when I did that, it took some time to render what I wanted to do. I said, I wanted you to go back. I want to use that character, and I want it to use, items from my website, which I need to update and make it look a little cleaner. But it did. It went back and it took about 5 minutes, and it rendered a really kind of impressive 27-second video, basically using words from my website, the character, kind of like me standing there like this, all important, and the way that I use for my artwork on the podcasts that I've done in Pixar type. And it was okay. And so I kept talking with Claude back and forth. Yeah, that's okay. I like that. And it came back to tell me, I can't put in words. I can't put in music because I don't have authorization. Makes sense. So I said to it, well, what if because it told me what I needed to do if I wanted to have my voice was put it into an editing program, which I have many of, and do a voiceover, which got me thinking, what if I did the voiceover and you then built the video off of that? And it thought for a second, and it says that would be a better way to do this. So I have thought about that, and I went back and I asked it, all right, why don't you write me a script for this? Let's just see where this goes. And it was writing me a script, and it came out pretty good. It gave me times, when to say this, when to say that. So it would give me markers to decide where and when to talk. And then send it back to it, and it would render something. Now, I haven't done that yet. I'll let you know next week what it turns out like. And if it does turn out okay, I'll put it on the website. I don't know if I'm going to put it on YouTube yet, but I'll put it on the website if I can. So there's that. There's so many amazing things that it can do. I also said to it, look, I want you to go to my website. I want to build a trifold pamphlet or brochure that I can leave at communities for people who might want to come in and see what this is. Something they can take home and look at or discuss with their partners or whatever. And I had it designed. I said I was going to make it glossy, make it a trifold. I said, give me a couple of different types of options. And it did. It gave me what they called a warm option. And then it gave me what was called it wasn't hard, but it was more of a brilliant. And I mean, when I say brilliant, I mean visually more brilliant, more eye-popping. And asked if I wanted to do some edits, which of course I do, because I don't like everything it's got in it. And there's keeps putting things in there that I don't want, which I've got to tell it I don't want that. It's just like when I was doing the video, I said, take out the words that are on the coffee cup all the time about coding and all this other kind of stuff, because I don't do that. Put in your story, your voice, professionally told. It did all that. It was great. So I'm looking into that, and of course I got to print that. It redid the business cards for Gray Hair Voices, which looks 1,000 times better than what I came up with. Oh my gosh. I thought what I did was, okay. You know what I mean? It's like, it's okay, but is it okay? Like, I don't know. But with this one, I really like it, and I'm going to have them printed so I can start leaving them with communities. And I like that thought. So while we're talking about this, I wanted you to know that I've told you I'm going to start a second podcast just surrounded by Gray Hair Voices about how to podcast and all those fun things. And a lot of it's going to be coming from the book that I wrote, Your Journey to Podcasting, or Your Podcasting Journey. And it's still on sale, folks. Don't forget, there's a code in the show notes that'll get you $5 off, which means it'll only cost you $10 for this book. And it teaches you how to podcast. It's very simple. It's got graphs. It's got charts where you can write things down. It's got good ideas. And I think they're good because I came up with them. I have to admit, writing the book was not easy, but it took a time to get done. But I'm happy with it now. I've had AI go back and change some things, and I may have them go back again. I'm not sure if I'm liking the dark color on the cover, but we'll see. So Are you starting a podcast? Do you have a podcast? If you don't have a podcast, would you like to start a podcast? I'm just here to tell you, I'm here to help you. Starting a podcast is not hard. You need a few things. One of the main things you'll need is an idea about what to talk about. What do you want to talk about? Is it a hobby? Is it something you're passionate about? Like, say you're passionate about cars, or you're passionate about sewing, knitting, or crafting, and you want to talk about it with people or explain what you're doing. And it creates a community around you where you can get comments going back and forth if you go video or not. It's a medium to get you out there in the world. Now, if you don't want to be out there in the world, that's absolutely fine. But I believe that podcasting is still one of the easiest ways to get you and your name and your opinions and voice out there. If you want to do that, go to grayhairproductions.com. Go to the contact me page, leave me a message. I'd be happy to contact you back so we can talk and let me get you started. Okay? So if you don't want to start one, maybe you know someone who wants to start one. Tell them about me. Okay? Also, folks, you can go to 5minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. That's the number 5minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. Leave me a message. Try and make it as legible as you can, because I keep getting this one from a Gmail account, and it's a bunch of numbers and letters that nobody translates it for me. It doesn't. I've tried numerous times, numerous AIs to translate it, and nothing happens. So leave me a voice or a message, and I'll contact you back. Also, folks, if you know somebody who doesn't know what a podcast is, doesn't know how to find one or what kind of genres they have, do me a favor. Take them by the hand, grab their phone, open up their podcast app. If they don't have one, have them download one. If they have an Apple, an iPhone, it comes automatically. I don't know what comes on Samsungs and all those other ones. I just don't know, because I don't have one. And I'm not going to go buy one just to find this out. You'll know what it is if you are on an Android phone. But show them what the genres are. Show them how to follow, how to download. Use 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave as the example. I'd appreciate it. I really, really would. Also, folks, while you're out and about today, I know it's been hot around the whole country and all over the world. And there's lots and lots of things going on with weather and earthquakes and fire and famine. And I don't want to say famine, but yeah, there's people out there who are hungry. You know, when you're out and about, smile at somebody you don't know, or just smile and wave, say hi. Make them feel better about themselves. You'll feel better about yourself, and so will they. So on behalf of Gray Hair Dave here at Gray Hair Productions, right now you're looking at me sitting at the beach last year, and I like the beach. So you all have a great week, a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week. Bye-bye.